So just a couple of months back, I actually reviewed for the first time this range coming from Nike, and I need to admit that for the retail price of just £100, this one it's actually quite an interesting one, which will also have a very good level of comfort. Hello guys, and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like. It will really help out the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. In today's video guys, we're gonna have a look at a new color combination for this range coming from Nike. So let's go ahead and take them out of the box, which as you can see will come in the regular boxes in this red color, which will have the big Nike lettering and also the Nike swoosh in this white color here on top. So let's go ahead and take them out. So in today's video guys, we're gonna have a look at a new color combination for this very comfortable pair of Nike P-6000. Earlier this year guys, I made the first time a review for this range, which most definitely wasn't on my radar, but to be honest I actually was quite impressed by the materials, the price and also the level of comfort. And now at the start of November, at least here in the UK, we had another drop for this range, which came in this new color combination, which according to the box is called flat, pewter, white and light iron ore. And this one dropped for the retail price of £110, and this one it's actually sold out at the time. For sure this one will get restocked soon. And in case you are not a big fan of this specific colorway, on the Nike website, at least here in the UK, we're gonna have another 6 color combinations, which to be honest seems actually quite low. But if you want to explore more colorways, on StockX we actually have 40 color combinations for this range, which most definitely is quite impressive. So according to the Nike website, this range it's a mashup of Pegasus sneakers past. The design for this one guys will take some inspiration from the Pegasus 25 and also Pegasus 2006. So let's go ahead and also do a breakdown of this one guys. So as you can see, for this upper we're gonna have a mix of materials. The base layer, as you can see, will be this dark gray mesh material, which is actually quite breathable and most definitely quite flexible. So on top of this gray mesh material, we're gonna have some other overlays. One of it will be this dark gray suede material, which is actually quite hairy. So this one will be present here at the front of the toe section and also covering the whole heel section as well. And besides this gray suede material, we're also gonna have this gray no-back material as well, which will run from the front to the back of the shoe, which most definitely will give it some structure. And on top of this no-back material, we're gonna have some other silver synthetic materials and also some green rubberized material. As you can see here on top of the toe section, we're also gonna have embroidered a small Nike swoosh in this white color. Going now to the actual lacing system, we're gonna have some punch out holes and also some loops, which will keep in place these white flat laces. And underneath these laces we're gonna have a very well padded tongue in this gray color, which on the middle of it will have this long tab, which on top will have written Bowerman series. And at the top of this tongue we're gonna have a slightly different mesh material comparing with the rest of the tongue, which on top will have this silver synthetic leather, which will also have this Nike lettering in this gray color on top of it. Continue now in the midfoot guys. As you can see, for this one we're gonna have these white Nike swooshes, which will actually stick out a bit, so these ones will actually be embroidered. Most definitely these one are looking quite nice. And as I said earlier, covering the whole heel section, we're gonna have this gray suede material, which as you can see will also have these two Nike swooshes embroidered, which most definitely are looking quite nice. Going now inside of the shoe, guys, for this one we're gonna have this gray lining, which underneath will have a good amount of padding, which will keep your foot quite good in place. And as you can see at the bottom, we're gonna have this black foam insole, which for each shoe will have a different imprint here at the heel section. So going now to the midsole, guys, for this one we're gonna have a very squishy foam midsole, which unfortunately on the Nike website it doesn't say what exactly material is it. This one in my opinion feels like a cushion. It's actually quite squishy and very comfortable underfoot. So even though this is not one of the best looking midsoles in the world, I feel that it works just fine with this upper. So now guys, we can finish with this rubber outsole in this black color, which as you can see will have a lot of this foam midsole exposed in a lot of places, which most definitely will let this one be slightly a bit more flexible. So as you can see here in the midfoot, we're also gonna have this plastic clip, which I guess will give it a bit of stability. And as usual here at the heel section, we're gonna have this Nike lettering. As in for the actual sizing, guys, for me as I have a skinny feet, for this one I just went with a half size down, which I've also done for my previous review for this P-6000. So for me as I have a skinny feet, this one fits me just fine, but I would say that if you have normal feet, guys, you can just stick with your true to size. And just in case you have wide feet, most definitely I would suggest you to try to go with at least a half size up, just to make sure that this one is not gonna be too snug for you. So overall, guys, this brand new color combination coming for this Nike P-6000, in my opinion it's looking actually quite nice. I really feel that these different shades of gray, which will also have some green, cream and off-white colors, most definitely are working quite nice together. And as this one will come at a retail price of £110, it will also bring some slightly better materials, at least comparing with the ones which are coming at £100, which most of the times will just have those synthetic materials, but this one will also have for those extra £10 some proper suede and proper nubuck as well. And in my opinion, I feel that this one is one of the best releases, which will come at around £100 here in the UK. But of course, if you're not a big fan of this one and you may feel it's a bit cheap and the materials are not great, you can always go to the Vomero 5 range, which will come at least here in the UK at a retail price of £145. So most definitely I feel that if this one is still available in your region, most definitely you should give it a try. This one, in my opinion, is one of the best releases coming from Nike for a pair of retro shoes. So yeah, guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of this brand new color combination coming from Nike for this P-6000. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. Of course, if you want to have a look at my other review for this P-6000, you can actually choose this video right here, but you can also choose from the other videos which will have some similar shoes. And as always, I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching!